We see a group of terrorists moving through an area in several vehicles, forcefully kidnapping small children. These children were the sons of local convoy members, and the terrorists planned to mold them from a young age into ruthless fighters, training them in deadly skills to strengthen their ranks. However, what the terrorists did not know was that the place they were heading to had already been carefully watched by a team of highly skilled Turkish snipers lying in wait, fully aware of their movements. As the terrorists approached, the snipers struck without warning. Within moments, shots rang out from seemingly nowhere. One by one, the attackers fell, unable to react to the precise and deadly assault. In less than half a minute, the entire group was wiped out, leaving the area eerily silent except for the echoes of the gunfire. After the carnage, the sniper team's captain emerged from his hidden position. His name was Vespasi, and it became clear that his mission was not merely professional. There was a deep personal grudge against this particular terrorist gang. Multiple past events and bitter experiences had fueled this enmity, making the confrontation intensely personal. The story then shifts to a flashback. On a rainy, stormy night, two Turkish commandos, Yasar and Demir, were hiding in a dense forest alongside Yasar's loyal army dog, Messi. During the patrol, they unexpectedly encountered a group of local terrorists, resulting in the death of all their fellow commandos. Yasar and Demir, though outnumbered, survived and began fighting back from behind nearby vehicles. Messi, trained, intelligent, and fearless, assisted them by retrieving weapons and ammunition for Yasar, effectively acting as an extra soldier in the deadly encounter. Meanwhile, back at the base, Commando Karan sought and obtained permission from General Osman to rescue the trapped soldiers. With the general's approval, Karan and his team set out under the cover of darkness, navigating treacherous terrain to reach the forest by morning. As Yasar and Demir, exhausted and low on ammunition, prepared to defend themselves with knives, Karan's team arrived and engaged the enemy from behind, providing critical support. Messi barked loudly, signaling the soldiers' location, allowing Yasar and Demir to regroup safely with Karan's team. Together, they identified a nearby enemy camp, fully aware that an attack could come at any moment. The mission became even more dangerous when an RPG struck their position, scattering the team in all directions. Karan quickly organized his commandos into strategic sniper positions, while others combed the grass for hidden enemies, eliminating threats with precision. Amid the chaos, one commando was seriously injured. Yasar, noticing his loyal dog had also been fatally struck, carried Messi's lifeless body with a heavy heart. Despite the victory, sorrow and grief overshadowed the team as they ensured the injured soldier received immediate medical attention and returned to base, reflecting on the sacrifices made. Later, a determined Turkish female commando, Yasmin Albay, traveled to Azerbaijan to tackle the source of the terrorist threat, knowing the gang had strong connections there. While reviewing troop files, she identified Karan as the ideal operative for a high-risk mission. After securing authorization from her superiors, she assigned Karan full responsibility, recognizing his unmatched skill and determination. Karan joined forces with Yasar and Demir, still mourning the loss of their beloved dog, and began preparations for a mission aimed at eliminating a dangerous terrorist network led by Adgar. During their journey, Yasmin's helicopter came under attack and crashed violently, forcing the commandos to fight off advancing terrorists while recovering from the blast. The explosion scattered them across the area, leaving them momentarily disoriented but determined. Captured by the enemy, they soon learned that Adgar was the key target of the mission.
With the stakes clear, Karan ensured his team was fully prepared and mentally ready for what lay ahead. He also took a solemn moment to bid farewell to his family, aware of the dangers he would face and the possibility of never returning. The team swore an oath to succeed at all costs, united by determination and loyalty. The team infiltrated the mountains, establishing sniper positions and vigilantly monitoring enemy movements. When Ogar arrived with his convoy, Karan calculated the perfect shot and eliminated the terrorist leader. The team swiftly neutralized the remaining enemies. Believing their mission complete, they began searching the enemy base, only to uncover a devastating truth. The person Karan had eliminated was not Ogar, but his own elder brother, Kabir. Heartbroken and overcome with grief, Karan cradled his brother's lifeless body, realizing the tragic cost of his mission and the cruel twist of fate. At the same time, the female commando Yasmin was already in enemy custody. The emotional collapse of Karan deeply affected his entire unit, causing them to lose focus after the horrifying truth came to light. Back at the Turkish military headquarters, the general and his lieutenant received devastating updates. Yasmin had been captured by a local terrorist group, and Karan had unknowingly killed his own brother during the mission. Faced with this crisis, the command had to decide their next step under immense pressure. Later that night, officers from the army arrived at Karan's family home to inform his parents that their missing elder son had finally been found, but he was no longer alive. The news shattered the family. Karan's father broke down in grief, and his mother, unable to bear the shock, collapsed and passed away instantly. No one dared reveal the cruel truth that her younger son was responsible for the elder son's death. Meanwhile, Karan was crushed by guilt and sorrow after losing both his brother and mother. Emotionally broken, he resigned from the commando unit and returned home. His teammates tried to comfort him, reminding him that what happened was not intentional, but Karan's mind was clouded with grief and he pushed everyone away, asking them to leave him alone. Fearing for his mental state, the team refused to abandon him and escorted him home, hoping their presence would keep him from falling apart completely. Elsewhere, inside a terrorist hideout in Azerbaijan, Yasmin was being severely tortured. The gang leader attempted to extract information from her, but she refused to cooperate. He then contacted the Turkish military, threatening her life. In response, the Turkish general gave a shocking answer, declaring that she would lead the next major operation. Realizing the meaning behind this response, Yasmin prepared herself mentally. When an opportunity appeared, she fought back, overpowering her captors one by one. As more terrorists rushed in, she neutralized them as well. Once free, she contacted the general, who immediately ordered her evacuation. Enraged, the terrorist leader gathered a larger force to hunt her down. Suddenly, a tank assault erupted from an unknown direction, destroying the enemy base and forcing the terrorists to flee. Using the chaos to her advantage, Yasmin eliminated the remaining threats. Soon after, a Turkish rescue helicopter arrived and safely extracted her from the battlefield. Back in Turkey, Karan's mother and brother were laid to rest. A senior officer apologized to Karan's father and tried to encourage Karan to return to duty, reminding him of his brother's sacrifice. Karan stood in silence, unable to respond. That night, he finally revealed the truth to his father, that his brother had died because of his bullet. The revelation left his father stunned and speechless. Shortly after, Yasmin arrived at Karan's home. She returned his resignation letter and urged him to reconsider, even if only for one final mission to eliminate the terrorist network. Still trapped in grief, Karan refused and chose to remain with his father. After she left, staring endlessly at his photograph, completely consumed by regret. The following day, Yasmin informed the general that Karan and his unit would not be returning. With no time to lose, the general assembled a new task force. The terrorist network had grown rapidly and was spreading across borders. The first target of the new operation was the ruthless leader, Albek. The general handed over all intelligence to Yasmin and approved the mission immediately. Later, Karan's father confronted him with the harsh truth, reminding him that as long as terrorists exist, families will continue to lose their children. These words struck Karan deeply. He finally made a decision, promising that he would not return unless he succeeded in avenging his brother and protecting the country. Soon after, Yasmin began preparing the task force. Unexpectedly, Karan arrived in full commando gear. His presence instantly lifted the morale of the unit. In front of the general, every soldier took a solemn oath to fight until their last breath to rid the land of terrorism. The mission ahead was extremely dangerous, as the enemy network was vast, well-armed, and deeply rooted. Meanwhile, Albek questioned his men after discovering their destroyed base. Learning that a single Turkish female commando was responsible, he executed his own soldier in rage. 2 sniper units were formed, one concealed at ground level and the other positioned on high terrain, such as mountains and bridges. The order was clear: precision kills only. As the mission began, Albek's group entered a village, opening fire without mercy. Civilians were slaughtered, homes were burned, and children were captured to be trained as future fighters. Anyone who resisted was executed. The convoy then moved toward their base with the kidnapped children. Along the route, the commando team took positions on both sides of the road. Early in the morning, Albek's vehicles encountered a blocked path, and within moments, deadly sniper fire erupted from every angle. The attack was so precise that the entire gang was eliminated in under half a minute. Albek managed to escape by hiding beneath a vehicle. As Albek reached for a weapon, Karan intercepted him and neutralized the threat. Albek was captured alive so the children could be safely returned first. The convoy was escorted back and the children were reunited with their families. Afterward, Albek was confronted. Still arrogant, he attempted to boast about his power. Karan ended his defiance swiftly. Suddenly, another vehicle arrived at the scene. A young girl stepped out, followed by an older, familiar figure. She approached the convoy calmly and began handing out chocolates. Sensing something wrong, Karan ordered a thorough inspection. At the same time, Yasmin detected a large enemy force moving toward Karan's location using a drone. Unable to reach him due to signal loss, as the girl approached closer, the commandos discovered the vehicle was fully rigged with explosives, and the countdown was nearly over. With a massive enemy force closing in and a bomb seconds away from detonation, Karan and his team found themselves trapped between 2 deadly threats.